Follow-up is not about getting back in someone's face. It's about giving them something to take away. Hi, I'm McKenzie.
I'm Chloe.
And today we're talking all things real estate.
Welcome to In Contracts.
With Chloe,
and McKenzie. I find even being super outgoing and talking to everyone, that opening line of how to convert someone sitting next to you or someone petting my dog into a conversation about real estate. Like, did you have like I
have a whole formula.
Do you really?
Yeah. People hear real estate broker, like, hi, I'm a real estate broker, and they're immediately like, ugh, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Because they feel like we're going to try and sell them everything, and we're just a bunch of sleazy car sales women. I think you would like if we sold them a car. Hey, promise. But people hear the word real estate and they're just like, you want something from me.
Right.
So my best advice to everyone is to always lead with your personality. You have a great personality, you have great passion, and this actually goes into my 3 Ps, which you haven't asked about, but I'll just go ahead because it's like a very big part of my business model.
Sure.
The 3 Ps are the 3 pillars of your brand. It's your personality, your profession, and your passion. So my personality is optimistic, it's vibrant, it's like very cheerful, funny if you think I'm funny. My profession is real estate, and my passion is architecture and history and just New York City life. So if you lead with your personality, which is just great, and you're connecting with someone, you really don't need to worry about your profession. Because after a while, someone will be so drawn into you that they're curious, wow, so what is it that this interesting, amazing, fabulous person does? And since you've already created this rapport of being engaging and being interested in them, they're now more interested in what it is you actually do for a profession. And the way I approach saying real estate is, I don't say I sell real estate. I say it is exactly what it is I do. I sell historic homes. That is my focus, that is my passion, that is what I do on a day-to-day. And in that regard, you've changed the entire conversation from ending at I sell real estate to walking away with a relationship with that random person you just met.
That is incredible advice.
That's how the pros do it.
I mean, no, truly, I put so much pressure on myself of, oh God, I don't want to seem salesy. I don't want to come off in a certain way. But if you just take the pressure off,
right, and
you start with the first P, which is what you said, personality.
Yes.
So just you be yourself, and through an organic, real conversation,
right,
of course they're going to ask what you do.
Right.
So it's almost making it a super easy relationship.
You're shifting the dynamic entirely. Because the point of you having that conversation is no one's going to sign a contract with you in a hotel lobby, right? Or like at a coffee shop. The whole point of the conversation is to find another great avenue, another great person to know. That has to be your intent. If your intent is to get the $5 million sale, it's going to shine through immediately. If your intent is rather to just sit there with a person in that moment in time and enjoy them, converse, learn a little bit, and create a nice kind of energy, then that is an entirely different outcome for your future, and that's really how you can build it moment by moment.
And I mean, I guess you have to be a little more patient with it. Like, it's literally like you plant the seeds and you continue the relationship.
Right, because everyone you speak to lives in a home.
Literally.
Hopefully. I mean, hopefully or hopefully not. Everyone that we speak to typically has a home somewhere or knows someone who lives in a home. So becoming that person that's important and valuable to them versus another broker is what differentiates you from being a really stellar business person or businesswoman to just being another broker.
Everyone says in the industry it's about, like you said, connections and then follow-up. But what would you say to a newer agent about follow-up? How often do you have to be touching on these people? Is it on their birthdays? Is it once a week? Is it once a month? Like, how do you keep those relationships going in an organic way?
Yeah, that's a great question, because first and foremost, a lot of people are really afraid of the telephone. And the telephone is actually your best friend. And I don't mean this telephone, I mean this telephone. You have to engage with people on a real, sincere human level. And so to your question, poignantly, I spend 1 hour a day making phone calls to people who are on what I call my hot list. So my hot list are active clients, my buyers, my sellers, my landlords and owners, people who have communicated that they want to purchase or transact in real estate in the next like 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
So you have to go through that, and it needs to be something you look at every day. Because your people need to be top of mind.
Sure.
So that when you see something that's perfect for them, you're like, I gotta call Kristen.
Yeah.
Then you have what's called your warm list. Your warm list are people who are having life changes. They're getting married, they're getting divorced, they're having a kid, they're looking and thinking about a second home. Everyone has to be top of mind for you so that when the opportunity arises, and this is so true in your life as well, in your personal life, when that opportunity arises, you need to be there and you need to communicate with them on the phone about it. So I spend an hour every day calling people. And in terms of follow-up, your follow-up has to be valuable. You can't just write someone and say, hey, I'm following up.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to come back and say, I have a valuable piece of information. You should always be giving. Because the more that you're able to give in terms of real estate value or just like personal value.
I saw a listing that's perfect for you.
Right.
Oh, did you try that new place that just opened by your apartment?
Exactly. But based on the conversations that you have each week, you need to listen, and I take notes about what everyone is saying. There's points of pain and points of pleasure.
Okay.
Those are the two biggest things you listen for. Points of pain, there was a loss, something happened, their job isn't going well. You need to figure out a way to create value in their life by sending flowers or inviting them to, go to dinner. Pleasure, I'm getting married, I got a new job, we're, going on vacation. Because then when you're able to communicate, oh, how's Turks and Caicos? That means you're actually listening, you're involved, and you want to be engaged with them on a personal and professional level. So follow-up is not about getting back in someone's face and like being like in their kind of like presence.
Yeah.
It's about giving them something to take away.
I have one question about that that I think a lot of people would have is, how do you do that without feeling like it's forced? Like, I would never want to call someone and then feel like it's just because I'm trying to get a listing or I'm trying to make them a client. Is it literally just saying, hi, great meeting you, and just like, how's it going? What's new? And just, even saying that feels like, it's like, hi, I just met you last week. Real estate.
Should we do a little demo?
Yeah, please, actually. So,
all right, so folks, this is called Ford. We're about to Ford right now. That's family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. Those are the 4 key questions that you need to touch on when you're calling someone on a weekly basis, and then you're kind of giving them a second call. Oh yeah, how was your trip? Or I love that you just got that new promotion. How's work been? So you ready?
Yeah. So I'm the client. You're calling me. Yeah. Okay.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hey, Chloe, it's McKenzie. How are you?
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm enjoying summer. How's everything going with you, Leon, Sadie? What's up with the family?
Oh my God, everyone's good. We actually just went home to LA for a bit, and now we're back in the city. We've been so busy.
Oh, fine. How are your parents doing?
Oh my God, they're good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well. Work is great. Everything's picking up. I know you've been having a busy summer in real estate. Is there anything exciting going on your end?
That's a great question. So that's how you do it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you're just literally calling and having a genuine ask of, how are you? What's going on? And something that you spoke about maybe or touched on when you met them.
Yes.
And you're just continuing that conversation.
Right. You should always aim to attract and not chase. People don't like to be chased. And the way that you attract people is providing value, being a kind person, being sincere, being genuine. And the fact of the matter is, if you ask probably 10 real estate brokers that we know right now, they say, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
That is all you should be making time for. And like sitting on your phone and like messing around and scrolling and doing this, that, and third, thinking that will bring you clients, maybe, but actually the best way is to pick up your phone for an hour and call people, write people. I write letters.
Do you really?
Yeah, 2 a day. That's why I need your address.
That's so cute. So that actually makes a lot of sense. It's funny, I met somebody who was having dinner, Sadie, my dog, went up to say hello, and we started talking, we exchanged info, I wrote an email, but I think you're right that it's that an email saying, hi, great meeting you, is not the same thing as literally picking up the phone and being like, hi, so how's the rest of your dinner? That's so great.
Yeah.
We should totally get the dogs together. And you just force yourself to continue those conversations in an organic way.
Absolutely. It's the one thing that every real estate broker should immerse themselves in and make real time every day to do.
That's really good advice. Make sure you like, subscribe, and put in the comments what you want to know about. We talk about everything here.
Tell us.
And we'll tell you what we think.
All the time. Honestly.